saw, dude. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to start a new series that I am calling True Crime Core, where I am going to give you basically the Cliff's Note version of popular true crime stories. So if you are someone that doesn't know much about true crime, or maybe aren't even into true crime at all, this is the channel for you, because I am not going to fill it with unnecessary information. I'm just going to give you the core of the story, and that's going to be that. Alright, let's get started with our first case. The case that I'm going to be covering for you today is the Kaylee Anthony case. Trigger warning, there is a brief mention of sexual abuse, but I am not going to go into details. I just want to throw that out there. Kaylee Marie Anthony was born March 19th, 1986 to Casey Marie Anthony. Both lived with Casey's parents, George and Cindy. On July 15th, 2008, Cindy called 911 after not seeing Kaylee for 31 days and claimed that Casey's car smelled like there had been a dead body in it. Casey lied to detectives, saying that Kaylee had been kidnapped on November 9th by a nanny named Zanny. Zanny had never been seen by Casey's friends or family. I believe it was an ABC documentary that I had watched about this case, where there is speculation that Zanny was actually Xanax and Nanny put together. And so basically that Casey had just been giving Kaylee Xanax so she would just pass out and wouldn't wake up, and then Casey didn't have to get a babysitter. Now, whether or not that is true is not determined, so I'm just throwing it out there. Casey claimed that she had been looking for Kaylee and was too scared to alert authorities. She was charged with first-degree murder in October 2008, but pled not guilty. I actually had to look up what first-degree murder entails, and first-degree murder is that you were planning on murdering. It wasn't a spur-of-the-moment kind of decision. It is something that you had thought about and had planned to do, and that is specifically what you were intending on doing. Kaylee's skeletal remains were found on December 11th, 2008 with a blanket and a laundry bag in a wooded area near the Anthony family's home. Reports varied between duct tape being found near the front of the skull and on the mouth. The cause of death was ultimately declared death by undetermined means. The 6-week trial lasted from May to July 2011. Prosecution sought the death penalty and claimed that Casey wanted to free herself from parental responsibilities and murdered Kaylee by administering chloroform and applied duct tape to her nose and mouth. The defense claimed that Kaylee had drowned by accident in the family's swimming pool on June 16, 2008, and that George, Kaylee's grandpa, had disposed of her body. The defense team maintained that Casey had lied about this and a number of other problems because of a dysfunctional upbringing, which included sexual abuse by her father and brother. They said that Casey Anthony hid her daughter's death in the same way she hid sexual abuse at the hands of her brother and father. George denied these claims. The defense team never presented any evidence of how Kaylee died or evidence that Casey was abused as a child, but stated that every piece of the prosecution's evidence was fantasy forensics. Casey never did testify. On July 5th, 2001, the jury found Casey not guilty of first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse, and aggravated manslaughter of a child, but guilty of 4 misdemeanor counts of providing false information to a law enforcement officer. Casey had also claimed that she was working at Universal Studios, but when detectives wanted her to show them her office, she just led them around the office building for 25 minutes and then just kind of jokingly was like, oh, haha, no, psych, I actually don't work here, even though she had told her parents that she did in fact work there. However, it actually was found out that she had been fired years before. And in the same, I believe, ABC documentary that I had watched a few years ago, Casey's parents are still together today, even though they both disagree about what really happened with this case. I guess her father doesn't think that she did it, while her mother does think that she did it. And the way that they've managed to stay together all these years later is just by not talking about it. I don't know how that works. good for them. And that is the core of the Kaylee Anthony case. I hope that you guys liked this video. I am definitely going to be doing more of these because I am someone that loves true crime. However, I know that not everyone is into it and just wants the basic rundown of the case. And so I am going to boil these cases down as far as I absolutely can, with them still making sense. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that way you can see the next cases that I do. Thanks for watching. Bye!